Question number 19. The measure of angle R is 2 pi by 3. Okay, angle R is equal to 2 pi by 3. The measure of angle T is 5 pi by 12 greater than the measure of angle R. That means if you add 5 pi by 12 to angle R, that will be the measure of angle T. What is the measure of angle T in degrees? Okay, that means in radians it is given. So let's calculate that in radians first. That is 5 pi by 12 plus 2 pi by 3. Now, too many concepts in this. First, the examiner is going to check that you are comfortable with fractions addition. I am doing it by taking the denominator same. So that is 5 pi by 12. In the second part, I have multiplied both sides by 4. So that is 8. 4 to the 8 pi by 12. Now, because the denominators are same, denominator is going to be 12 and we have to simply add the numerators, which is going to be 13 pi by 12. First part is done, that we have calculated the measure of angle T. Second part is that I have to convert it into degrees. Now again, check your comfort style. One way is simply put pi as 180, right? And solve it. Because pi is equal to 180 degrees. So if you do this, this is equal to 195. First cut it with 12. 15 times 13 is 195. Or if you use the formula, then conversion from radians to degree is that you have to multiply it by 180 by pi. Both will lead to the same steps, right? And you do this, again you are at the same step. So that is equal to 195. That means C is the right option. Again, the game of words. Okay. Question number 20th. Y is equal to x squared minus 14x plus 22. Okay. The given equation relates the variables x and y. Yes. For what value of x does the value of y reach its minimum? Okay. Because a is greater than 0. If in a parabola ax squared plus bx plus c, value of a is greater than 0, then it's always an upward parabola, right? And then this point is the vertex point, which is the minimum point, right? Here, let the coordinates of vertex be h and k. So x is actually h, right? Or here we have mentioned is at k. In this standard form, the formula is minus b by 2a, right? So if you relate, b is negative 14. So negative times negative 14 over 2 times a, which is 1, negative negative positive 14 by 2, which is 7. That means that value of x is 7. So what is asked? For what value of x does the y reach its minimum? So that is the 7. But if we have done the question. Now if that minimum value is asked, so that minimum value is the value of the function, that means y or fx. So that means we have to find f of 7, because 7 is the value which is for the at which the minimum value is occurring. So that is another thing. You have to learn the difference between the two. It is the minimum value and it is the point at which that minimum values occur. So here that x is asked, which is 7. So 7 is our answer, right?